Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a compelling NFL comeback story that's sure to grab your attention. After a nearly 2-year hiatus, running back Nyheim Hines is officially back in the league, and he's signed with the Los Angeles Chargers. If you're a fan of grit, determination, and a player refusing to quit, this is one story you don't want to miss. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any NFL updates. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about Hines' chances with the Chargers? Let's get into it. Nyheim Hines last suited up on an NFL field back in 2023 with the Buffalo Bills, but his promising career took an unexpected detour that sidelined him for 2 full seasons. What happened? A serious jet ski accident. In July of 2023, Hines was involved in a collision on the water. Another jet ski struck him, causing a devastating knee injury, specifically a torn ACL. For a player whose game relies heavily on explosiveness and agility, that was a tough blow. The injury forced him out for the entire 2023 season, and even though he signed with the Cleveland Browns for the 2024 campaign, he never got off the non-football injury list. But now, at 28 years old, Hines is making it clear he is far from done. Earlier this month, in an interview with the Charlotte Observer, Hines expressed strong confidence in his recovery. He said his health and explosiveness are back, and he's eager to prove it on the field. And now, the Los Angeles Chargers have given him that opportunity. The Chargers announced they've agreed to terms with Nyheim Hines, bringing him into a backfield that already includes some interesting names. Najee Harris, a proven workhorse who's topped 1,000 yards rushing in each of his first 4 pro seasons, is expected to start training camp on the non-football injury list. Harris suffered an eye injury due to a fireworks accident in the offseason. That creates a potential opening for Hines to step in and contribute right away. Then there's Omarion Hampton, the Chargers' 2025 first-round draft pick, a young, talented runner with a lot to prove himself. So what does Nyheim Hines bring to the table for LA? The Chargers' rushing attack last season was middle of the pack in total yards, about 1,882 yards on the ground. But they ranked near the bottom in yards per carry, averaging just 4.1. That's an area they'll be looking to improve. Hines is known as a versatile weapon, a pass-catching running back who can also grind between the tackles and make an impact on special teams. Over his career, he's shown he can be a reliable threat in multiple facets of the game. Remember, Hines was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018, starting his career with the Indianapolis Colts. He played there until he was traded mid-season in 2022 to the Buffalo Bills. In total, his career stats include over 1,200 rushing yards and 10 rushing touchdowns on 306 carries. But that's just part of the story. He's also a dangerous receiver out of the backfield, with 240 catches for nearly 1,800 yards and 8 receiving touchdowns. And let's not forget his special teams impact. 4 career return touchdowns, split evenly between punt returns and kickoff returns. That kind of versatility is gold for any NFL offense, especially one looking to diversify its attack and create mismatches. Hines himself said on Sirius XM radio, and I quote, "I don't need a lot of touches. I would like some touches at times, but I just want the opportunity. Just put me in space. And throughout my career, we've seen what I've done with a little bit of space." That statement shows his mindset. A player who understands his role, but is confident in what he can do when given the chance. So what does this signing mean for the Chargers? Well, it adds depth to a running back room that could see some early season absences due to injuries. It gives the team a reliable, experienced player who can contribute in multiple ways: running, catching, returning. And perhaps most importantly, it signals the Chargers' commitment to building a more dynamic offense. With Justin Herbert at quarterback, they need weapons that can stretch the field and keep defenses honest. Hines' ability to catch out of the backfield fits perfectly in that puzzle. Looking ahead, the big questions are: how quickly can Hines get back to full game speed after missing nearly 2 seasons? Can he stay healthy and take advantage of the opportunities that arise? And how will he fit alongside Najee Harris and the Chargers' younger talent like Omarion Hampton? If Hines can deliver even a fraction of his previous production, he'll be a valuable piece of the Chargers' offense and special teams. Now, before we wrap up, let me remind you, stories like Nyheim Hines remind us why the NFL is so compelling. It's about perseverance, about overcoming adversity, about the grind that every player faces. 2 years away from the game is a long time, especially when it's forced by injury. But Hines' return shows his determination to keep pushing forward. And that's what makes this signing exciting for Chargers fans and NFL fans alike. If you enjoyed this update and want more NFL news, analysis, and player stories, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Drop your thoughts on Nyheim Hines' signing in the comments below. Do you think he can make an impact for the Chargers in 2025? Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time with more NFL updates.